Welcome to a drag show. My name is Grant Jacobs, and this is
Larissa
Gordan.
Gordan.
She's one of the contestants taking part in the Misses and Mr. Sovereign Wisniker. Okay, Wisniker is still something that I struggle with.
I know people so used to the gay attachment, but I mean, look at me, I'm a trans body.
It's because
Why
of
not?
you that you changed the name.
Exactly that. I don't feel bad though. It's inclusive.
So how has your journey been in the
My
pageant? You took part in this pageant before. What is different going in this?
Wow, what a question! I like that question. So Grant, I last year I was very checked up. I don't resonate or identify with the person that I see. Even having to do this interview, I don't know who that person is. I watched it like once ago, and I was like,
So
oh,
you're
no.
the one viewer.
Yes, like I was like, I'm not having this, and I cringed when I watched it because you know what? That was me displaying being fake. Because I was so infatuated with being competitive. I always want to say I was so cocky. Oh my god. Cocky to the extent where I won numerous amount of pageants and stuff like that, and people were telling me, oh, I'm the girl and I must enter and stuff like that, and oh, I'm gonna win sovereign and things, and that went to my head. I became so ugly where I was ugly towards friends of mine, friends that I've met through pageantry and things like that. So, what I'm doing differently this year, I'm owning it, honey. I'm being me. I want to give more of who I am as a person.
That personality that you had,
Yes.
where did it come from?
When you say personality,
The person that you were talking about that you saw last year, that was difficult or
Okay.
strong,
So-
opinionated.
Okay.
Where did she come from?
I
Did
can
she come
explain.
from a place of protection of myself? I'm trans. I'm new to Cape Town. I'm part of a very popular cabaret group, and people on social media just like talking nonsense. So instead of them starting to talk nonsense, I protect myself. Is that where it came from, or is it something?
You know what, drag can take you places, like you mentioned, I'm in a popular group, it can definitely take you places, but at the same time, you shouldn't be consumed by all of that. You must still know who you are as an individual. That is what I forgot. And this is why I can tell you that I was so cocky that I became checked out, that I was just like, I'm the girl.
Didn't take anybody's opinion or advice. Was that-
Yes, the people closest to me, Grant, I almost pushed aside. Like,
And those are the people that
did-
help you with the transport, to get me here, get me
They
there.
don't. They
And
don't
the
even
extra
want
mile.
to. They didn't even want to help me anymore. And I can't exactly blame them, because when I look back at the videos and stuff like that, I cringe for myself because it's so bad. I'm like, who's this? And right now, do you know what? It was to a point where I couldn't remember. Just last night, I had a conversation with one of my friends, and I told him, do you know, I don't remember a single rehearsal. I don't even remember the day that
So
we
you
had
don't-
pre-judging.
So the fun and the excitement and the
Exactly.
sisterhood that
It
comes
was-
with it, you were not
It's
present.
crazy. And now I can exactly tell you something about every single week. I can tell you when you were there and when you were not.
I wasn't there
even.
for 3
Do you
weeks.
understand what I'm saying? I definitely find this to be memorable. Like, I enjoyed I came into the room with Gemma and Shadino, and we had such a laugh because Shadino's such a clown. Stupid. Just such a clown. But I love that energy, and we just got along so nicely, and we still having so much fun. Like, we like, yo, it's done now, we can go home now, you know, that type of thing. But I mean, it's reality, we have to go back to
Okay,
reality,
that
but
is
it's so nice.
I'm just very happy that you're telling me that you are present in this moment, and it's something that this is something that you like to do.
I love.
Is this your hobby or is this your
It's
career?
definitely my hobby. I love looking beautiful, or being beautiful in a beautiful dress. I love the thrill of making things and
Yes,
doing
yes,
things
yes,
and
yes.
putting a diamante here and there and stuff like that. I
And
absolutely
like I
love it.
said,
The
I saw
journey
your
is great.
theme way,
Mhm.
and Usia is Johanna, because all of those little stones.
It will
It takes a lot of
literally, I was
effort.
literally awake till 1 o'clock.
Eyes
Mind
going.
you, Friday, I went to go and get my themed way. So I started stoning and I was up till 3 the morning. And then I
Continued
slept.
on
I
Saturday.
went to a birthday party with one of my very best friends. And then I went back home and I stayed till 1 o'clock. I was done
Are you,
this
are you
morning.
content with your...
I am. Look, Grant, I definitely wanted to represent my kids. I think for
Your
the
children?
not my biological kids. I teach. I'm an educator by profession,
Girl.
so I teach.
Because I discovered
And I
that
call
there's
them
quite
my
a lot of
kids. Well,
families here.
practically, if you think about it, like, oh, my
Like,
kids,
your
I just
children.
my goodness.
Because you
everybody's
see them most
small.
of the day. Yeah,
Exactly.
awake.
So I wanted to represent them. I wanted to do this for them partly as well because you know what, they going through this journey where I was this person last year coming into the new year. I needed to do some introspection and reflection on myself. And what I found was I did a little exercise with it, and that's where this little artworks come from. I realized that I'm in a journey where I went through phases of my life, and much like that, I also realized that I've lived through three generations, or I'm living through generations where my mom then is a Gen X, we are the millennials, then we have Gen Z, and then we have the Gen Alpha. Currently, I'm teaching the Gen Alpha. So I constantly had to realign myself, my methodologies of teaching and things like that. And I realized I'm not only the teacher, I'm also having to teach them values which I was taught, generational values that I was taught. And the four core ones that I believe in is definitely honesty, respect, responsibility, and perseverance. And I'm going to tell you how that ties in. This is some things that my mom taught me. So I realized that I needed to be honest because these are the things I did this art project where they needed to depict the values that I instilled in them. And honesty was one of the ones that came up. Respect, um, responsibility, and perseverance. Some even spoke about the road, about TikTok and stuff like that, because they know I do things like that and stuff, which is hilarious, but I loved it and I put it on there because this is what I represent to them, and I want people to know that. So, in saying that, the four core values that I live by is honesty. I realized this year, after getting these little paintings back, I realized that I needed to be honest with myself. Honest with myself in a sense that where am I in all of this? What do I want from all of this? Who do I identify with, or who am I as an individual? And that's the honesty I needed to present to myself or to face, yes. Then I this way I took up responsibility for my actions. I definitely did. I apologized to people
all
and
of your
stuff
friends
like
of
that.
last
Yes,
year.
I definitely did. Even inappropriate, we've grown so close. She's my confidant. I go to her to vent and things like that. I have a very beautiful relationship with me. And when after she won, I was such a bitch to her. Oh my god. If anything, that was my thing. But you know, we live and we learn. That is how I gained a sense of self-respect for myself, and not just me, but to the broader society. Because at the end of the day, I came to the realization that I can't be saying that I'm authentically myself, or teaching young individuals can't be authentically yourself, but then I'm not my authentic self. I'm not emulating that to the world. I'm a fake person speaking to you. Like I was sitting here again, I'm gonna say I'm having such a beautiful conversation with you right now. Last I hardly remember the questions that you asked me. Do you know what I mean? Because that came from a place where I wanted to say the right thing because I was like, oh my god, a professional mode, and that's not what this is about. You know, I need to be able to stand out there and have people relate to me. I don't want to change the world here, Grant. I just want one person to be able to relate to me and know that they can also do this, you know?
Yeah.
Be that ambassador, be the voice for the voiceless, you know, people that can't represent themselves as queer individuals. That is what I,
Trans
do you know what
yeah.
I mean? And I think with that, having said that, three values, I came to the last one and I realized that if I understand those three core values, and then the fourth one comes into play, which is what I call, which is called perseverance, because that will teach me to be able to persevere throughout life if I believe in that three and I can deal with that three. You know? I know, but
It
so
does
they
all
were,
happen in a year.
I know, and if you think about it, they were my voice of reason, and I thought to myself, why not pay homage to them?
Yes.
Because I think you know, when I did this project, they got so excited. Oh my goodness, they were so excited. So I literally took them through the steps of what I'm gonna wear, where I'm gonna go, etc. Like, I don't know if you saw my theme dress also white. I did
Yes.
the white thing because the white world represents a new slate for me. Mind you, this year's theme is a new dawn. So I also realized that I'm the bridge between the Gen X, Gen Z generation and Gen Alpha generation. That's also a new dawn. I also changed my name this year and my gender marker, so that's also a new dawn for me. So a lot of things have been happening within this year for me, and right now I'm taking ownership of who I am and my identity. I'm even telling people my age now. I never used to do that in the past. I'll be, if somebody asks me how old are you, I'll be like, how old do you think I am? And then they'll be like,
Oh, you're being difficult.
no.
Oh.
Or they'll answer me, oh, you look 28, and it's like, and thank you.
I'm stick with the low numbers.
I'm delusional like that. I'm not gonna lie. So it's been a crazy journey, but a lovely journey at the same. I was taught so many things, and part of it also has to do with my mom. My mom plays a big role in my life.
Very
my mom,
accepting from a young age.
very accepting. I was kind of sheltered, Grant. I have to admit, I was really sheltered, and that's because my mom protected me. I understand her now.
Did she know at a young age?
I definitely think my mom. I definitely think my mom knew that I was different. The day I came out to my mom's like, okay, but I knew this. Why didn't you think of coming out beforehand? Because I mean, by that time, most of my friends, gay friends, queer friends, came to my house and stuff like that, and I was told the straight person. So my ma het eintlik geweet, om eerlik te wees, my ma het eintlik geweet. Sy het dit eintlik gewag om vir my om te kom sê, my pa was completely different. Let me tell you, my dad asked me straight up, are you gay? And then I was like, I'm looking in the cupboard, I checked for something for him. I still remember this day. And I was like, I told myself, you know what, if anything, this is your moment. Whatever happens now has to happen. If it's not gonna happen now, then it's gonna happen later. So yes, because then I also lied. And my dad it's a big taboo in our household to lie, you know. And I just simply responded with my dad, yes, I'm gay. And then he's like, okay, now when did you now discover this? I said, Dad, I knew for the longest time. It's just that I wasn't comfortable with saying. So I kind of explained to him that I wasn't comfortable. I told him about the only reference I had, and that reference was such a bad one. And he understood, and you know, his words to me was, at the time it was the Lester. He told me, Lester, if anything, I want you to be the happiest person ever.
That's nice.
For lack of a better term, if anyone that says anything about you, I don't care, as long as you are happy and in who you are, and you can respect and you can really love dan
don't bring the negative quickies into the house.
More means so so, and that is what my dad was about. So just having integrity in who you are and where you are, you know what values we've instilled in you, and that is the importance. So don't forget them. Do you know what I mean?
So these are all the values that you're going to bring to the pageant this time.
Definitely, I want to perform, girl. It will must nice.
What will your psyche be if you do not win? Are you going to go down a negative situation?
Can I be honest with you?
Or you don't care?
I don't care. I honestly don't.
So you're doing this for the fun.
Can I be honest? Okay, yes. Let me be honest. I told myself this will be my last pageant that I ever enter. The reason for that is I also want to give upcoming girls a chance, you know.
But
I
you open doors for girls, as
definitely,
especially trans girls, because slowly but surely,
more trans
not
girls are
trans
doing
girls
and
and
finding
performing,
themselves. Yes.
because they can see
So
that you and your house
yeah,
are doing something.
definitely.
The Transformers
It's
it's slowly but
unleashed.
surely becoming a staple. It's a
Staple.
niche, but it's a weekend also, because now people don't have to think, oh no, it's only drag people that can take part.
There we go. And that is the narrative we essentially wanted to change with the
So if this is going to be your last pageant, does that mean that you're not taking part in RuPaul Drag Race next year?
You know what? I thought of that, but you know what? If anything, I don't think I have the. I probably could learn the capabilities of having to do that, but I don't see myself. I've grown older now, grown. I think I've had my fair share, and this is why I can say that this will be my last pageant. I'm exhausted now of it. I've reached my point where I'm like, you know what, if anything, I had fun while doing this. I'll still come to pageants and stuff like that is my thing. I want to help people. I'll be there for people. That is what I want to do. So that is, I want to be in the background, if I
Yes.
can put it like that. So that is what I essentially want to do. If anything, RuPaul Drag Race, I'll take that is, and I will always be there, and I want to be part of it. I think, but I don't necessarily want to participate in it. I will support people on it. Gaggy, how sickening is drag becoming? Oh my
And
goodness.
think about it, you're also one of the. Cape Town doesn't have a lot. Of things,
Definitely.
but you're one of the things that add to the value of Cape Town
I
when it comes
guess
to
I
the,
could possibly.
drag
I
community.
guess,
Sorry, not drag, female impersonation, drag, performance.
whatever, and the
My
umbrella,
help on the back
everything.
of this, yes.
So for me, I can definitely do it without a doubt. I have the support system to do that.
Can you so?
You know what, let me tell you something, sir. Can I tell you something? YouTube is your best friend. Our pride outfits for the Transformers of this year, I put that together. We took a bodysuit.
Yes, sir.
I sewed on that fringe, sir. Let me tell you, I went to YouTube. The thread wasn't through. I threaded that machine and I sewed that. And so, if anything, I can't sew. No, but I will definitely be learning that skill.
So out of the snatch game, ball, the drama to the where do you, if you had to take part, where would you which show would which made it a ball?
Everybody ball with you. I mean, I love a beautiful dress, if anything. So, everybody ball. Exactly. That's the one thing I even told. I spoke to Manila the other day. I was like, girl, I don't need to participate, or I don't want to participate. I just want to be an audience member. That's all I want to be.
When they do that,
I want to be part of it.
Something already tells me they're going. What if it's going to be done? It's going to be done in Cape Town. I don't think it will be a
bad.
joke.
I don't. Also because
if
you know
okay,
what, they're
all the
spend a lot of
media
money.
focus is there.
Can I say, if they are going to host it in Joburg, they're going to spend a lot of money on the Cape Town Twins having to accommodate for those girls. So, I love it, don't be as me.
Depending if they're going to do everything in 1 month. Boom.
That's the actual thing. But I'm very excited. I can't wait for it. Absolutely. I spoke to Ina the other day. Ina's definitely empty. I was like, girl, there's no way. She's like, I'm taking your pride. There is anything you're not giving. I was like, girl, have it.
From Pinky
That,
to
if anything, that deserves that.
Yeah, no.
So, because those are, staple pieces for me. It's my thing. It was my journey, my pageantry journey. So I don't easily just give things away like that. Like my three big pageants, I think, which was Miss Sovereign last year, Miss Cape Town Pride last year, and then also Miss Drag South Africa. Those are my three dresses that staple pieces. So I resonate with them and I hold on to them. I don't just borrow them out to
Because when it comes back, it's going to break.
That's the other thing.
Okay,
but
no,
you know
but
what? People spend money on things. So, I mean, it's not going to come back the same and dying is not, nervous. But I'm definitely giving it to Ina. That
Okay, no, cool. Okay, no, cool. So you're excited for this coming week? Is there what is your preparations for this week besides?
My preparations for this week will definitely be, I need to put up my scootalua and I must learn one thing I need to learn is performance. I don't think I perform with my face as much, so I'm gonna go back to the drawing.
But at least you don't have that beach face.
I don't know.
Which is
I will
good.
be smiling all the way through. It's just that I tapped into the fact that I don't perform and I need to perform.
Even though
I've
you're a
been
performer.
touring. Exactly my point, but that's just it. In my performing, I also think
Yeah.
too much, and that's what I don't want to do on the pageant. So, if anything, that's the one thing
Because
I will be
what
rehearsing this.
stands out for me is pine tea at feast.
She was
performing.
the one where
She was performing.
Gaggy.
So when I think of pine tea, I'm like,
mind
since when did you go on like this?
Mind you, I think she thought she must have won this one round. She was sickening. I stood.
So when I think of performance, I think of
She
that.
made me get up. I wanted to get up. I had other people
Yes,
that was
yes.
in the pageant that I supported, but she made me get up. Yes, girl. I had to do that.
So that is what you think performance is, and that is what
Definitely.
you want to
That's what I need to work on.
play around with.
Yes,
Thank you. I'm just happy.
But it's, I know, I'm very excited.
No.
Excited. I'm very, I can't wait for on the day, like waking up that morning, because I kid you not, this journey has been so beautiful for me that I just want to have fun with the girls
Yes.
and be present with the girls and lachen and so is rare baie lekker. And it takes me back to 2019 when I just started pageantry with Bestova.
Yes.
And the sisterhood that we had there even was stunning, and I'm experiencing that now and I really love it. We're a small group, but we are having so much fun with one another. I mean, every rehearsal we used to sit there and then we take group pictures and also see the girls. It's cute to be like that also. So I really enjoyed this journey.
No, I'm very happy that you at least feel more rested, you feel more confident. You have a better support structure now, I believe, with your friends.
I do.
So you'll see Larissa on the 2nd of November at Joseph Stone. 200 Rand for the contestant
And
number 2.
I'm second up. Can you imagine the jitters for me having to go on stage? But I know how to psych myself up. So, yeah, I'll be contestant number 2, your Larissa Gordan, on the 2nd of November at just Joseph Stone Auditorium. Come and have fun with us.
Fuck my job.
Liever Jana.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank
You can make me